a short little poem about ukulele envy and the ukulele family. Soprano, concert,
tenor, baritone.
Everybody's wondering wherever I go. When I unpack my ukes, it's like a peep show. They come up to ask questions after each and every class. Their wheels are turning and their hearts are beating fast. Maybe I need a tenor, Lil Rev, so I have some extra frets. No, maybe a baritone because a nice fat bottom is the best. Or hold it, Lil Rev, maybe a soprano, yeah, that's more my speed, with nice supple curves and a fretboard that fingers with ease. Well, if you ask me, people, here's what you should do. Date a whole lot of ukes, and sow your wild oats too. Because man or woman, you still gotta stroke it real nice. It takes a little practice, but it'll turn into a vice. And if you stay with it, brother, your reputation will grow. Because it ain't the size of your uke that matters. Brother, it's what you know. Music has changed quite a bit, and I was in LA recently on this tour, and I had my window rolled down, and a car pulled up, and the stereo was blasting, and I heard this sound. I heard, and I was like, I had my hand on the wheel, I was really getting into it. And then all of a sudden I heard some of the lyrics, and I wasn't really too pleased. And it took me back to all the songs that my mom used to sing when I was a kid, Irving Berlin and George Gershwin and Fanny Brice and Sophie Tucker and all the great songwriters of the teens and 20s. And it just sort of reminded me how much I adored the old songs. So here's a short little poem about the old songs. Dorothy Fields wrote about it. Gus Edwards chimed in too. Sammy Cahn and Sal Chaplin stirred the same heady brew. They were stalwarts in their day of the pen to paper shtick. Stephen Foster got us going, and Charles K. Harris made it stick. Now my friends will often ask me, Lil Rev, how come you're always stuck somewhere between 1890 and that Great Depression stuff? To this I'll often tell them, to this I will confide. The new stuff is much too blatant. There's nothing left to hide. I prefer a little romance, a sandy beach, a song to croon. No, I don't listen to much new music today because no one knows how to spoon. All I seem to hear is forking. And a whole lot of knifing too. That's why you'll hear me singing By the Light of the Silvery Moon. I once heard George Carlin, the comedian, say this about health and being alive. He said, health is the slowest possible rate at which one could die. But my friends, are we not alive tonight? On the ukulele circuit, performers like myself and others whom you hear this evening will go from town to town stopping at ukulele clubs. We make great friends with the people who take us in, take care of us, provide lodging, cook meals. We become very close and look forward to seeing them, as Brooke Adams highlighted earlier in the evening. And before I introduce Kate Powers and Steve Einhorn, just a moment, I'd like to just tip my hat to a friend of mine in Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz boasts the largest ukulele club in the country. And whenever I visit Santa Cruz, I'd stay with an Italian cabinet maker by the name of Gino Galli. And Gino took great care of me. Now it is often said that if you pass away in New Orleans, that they bring out the marching band in celebration of your life. If you pass away in Santa Cruz, everyone gets on their surfboards and scatters your ashes off of Cappy Beach. I was scheduled to come out to Santa Cruz, and Gino reminded me that he was sick with cancer. I said, I can find someplace else to stay, Gino. He said, don't you know, Lil Rev, you're the best medicine I could hope for. That's the greatest compliment I feel I ever received. When I left town, of course, a few of his ashes were slipped into my ukulele. In the hobo traveling tradition, you put someone's ashes in your instrument so that they'll be close to the songs they love. I wrote this for Gino, so that we all might remind ourselves to live and be present in the moment right now. If ever I should lose my reach, Lord, take me down to Cappy Beach. like a message in a bottle, send me off to sea so my lonesome spirit can float so free. When all my time is long past, when I've broken all my strings and I've spent all my cash, then perhaps with the sun just setting low, bid me adieu and let me go. Once I'm gone, don't shed a tear. My time, it was fruitful and well spent year. And if my friends, they would oblige in each one's uke, I'll climb inside. And like the babe in a cradle, there I'll rest, close to the songs that I love best.
This is called Victoria's Box. I'll be darned if somebody didn't open the dam, let the floodwaters in and scorch the frying pan. I'll be buggered, jiggered, and rattled straight through to find that the sweetest voice is a Wisconsinite too. You can take your Miss Nunez or 100 other loons. Give me the girl who sings in French and plays a mouth trumpet tune. If you know hard work and things that are real, then you'll find this young lady has nerves of steel. Just follow the heart and go it alone. See what it takes for a troubadour to roam. For once upon a time, this is what they'll say. Hey, that's a venue where Victoria used to play. And one fine day when the planets align, up the charts, Victoria will climb. Then everyone will try to get their hands on a pair of those cute little undies she says that she wears. Now you bet, for $15, you can take her home. Love her you will, but brother, you'll wake up alone.